Now time for the 7 things you'll be talking about today. Number 7.
You know, if you were seeking a comparison between two types of politicians, let me provide that for you. At the number 1 thing you should be talking about today is Joe Biden's mental state and how he's falling apart. Okay, good. How about this? Mayor Tommy Battle of Huntsville, seeking his 5th term, is now running unopposed. How did this happen? Well, he is a competent, normal human being who's operating as a politician. He is not mentally infirmed. He's not failing. He is a guy who can actually do his job. And because of that, nobody even wants to challenge him. The ghost of Jackie Reed is not going to be challenging him either. So no challenger for Tommy Battle. He's already raised over $500,000. They say he's still going to run a campaign. I don't know why you would do that, but they say he's going to, which leads me to believe that maybe he has some high ambitions for a higher office down the line after getting beat by Kay Ivey.
Number 6.
The mayor of Orange Beach is having quite the week as well. Mayor Tony Keenan, another one who is competent. He's speaking out against a proposed gambling amendment that nearly reached the ballot in Alabama this year, saying he was skeptical of the amendments aimed at prohibiting casino gambling in Baldwin County, despite reassurances from legislators. I believe he went as far as to say, hell no. Additionally, down in Orange Beach, he's also upset about this because some OnlyFans person decided to fly an airplane telling people to check out their OnlyFans account right there on the beach. He is not happy with this. He expressed frustration. The mayor did, but he said, look, the FAA regulates this kind of stuff. And if someone wants to fly a banner with text on it that says, check out my OnlyFans, there's not much the mayor of Orange Beach can do.
Number 5.
Boy, this is not the story that they needed today for Joe Biden, who they're trying to tell you is a good man and he's been a good president, but it's time for him to leave the race. That's the kind of the thing they're pushing here. Spoiler alert, not a good man, good president, good father, or good person. Just throwing that out there. But former First Lady Michelle Obama is reportedly frustrated with the Bidens as a whole over their treatment of her friend Kathleen Buell, Hunter Biden's ex-wife, and she doesn't want to campaign for President Biden. Her husband, former President Barack Obama, is campaigning for the Bidens, but also reportedly said the Biden family has some, quote, weird blank going on. Which is true. They do have some weird stuff going on. This would probably include Hunter dating his dead brother's wife and getting her addicted to drugs. That might just be some of it. The rest of it might be propping up the old man and trying to use him for money and power.
Number 4.
The Birmingham Police Department's Operation Night Rider. I think that's the little thing. Anyway, Operation Night Rider, aimed at curbing illegal racing and exhibition driving, is netting some arrests. With those arrests being made after legislation was passed, increasing the penalties. And I love it. I love it. I love it. Because they're actually going after these people. Now, it's not that many people, but good. Go for it. Listen to this, though. They've been working on this since April 12th. The charges include exhibition driving, receiving stolen property, unlawful possession of marijuana, and other offenses. 4 cars were impounded, and 7 firearms were seized. So I guess street racing is like a gateway drug or something because they got guns and all these other things going on. As well. Guns and drugs. Man, you got guns and drugs on your car and you're driving around like a lunatic in the city of Birmingham? What are you doing?
Number 3.
Another day has passed and another series of illegal immigrant crimes are being brought to the public's attention as the Biden administration attempts to argue bringing down illegal entries from their own record highs is worthy of praise. Biden even lied at the debate and said, I brought the numbers down lower than they were when Trump was in office, which, of course, is a lie. I really wish Joe Biden knew that, but I don't think he does. Yesterday's stories about illegal immigrants include Oved Bernardo, Mendoza Argueta, an El Salvadorian national whose name just rolls off the tongue. He's in the nation illegally, obviously, and he was arrested for the shooting deaths of 2 people at a Chick-fil-A where his wife worked. And then Corey Alvarez, who raped a 15-year-old disabled girl at a hotel for illegals. That's right. He raped a 15-year-old girl at a hotel for illegals and then was released back onto the streets.
Number 2.
The push for public sector employees to get their asses back to work continues. Robert Aderholt leading the push. Now, I haven't talked to Robert Aderholt about this, but I don't think he's talking about the people at Redstone Arsenal or other places around the country working remotely. What he's talking about is in D.C., the people who are working there don't want to come back to work at all. And I think they said like 6% of the DC workforce is actually back in their offices. And this includes front-facing public sector employees like the Social Security Administration who are abusing the work-from-home policies, some who are living out of state while receiving DC locality pay. Meaning, maybe not out of state, but out of the area. Meaning they're saying they work in D.C. and they get a bunch of money because it's more expensive there, and then they go live in Oklahoma. Pretty funny stuff, but they want that to stop.
Time for the number one thing you'll be talking about today.
In the first of allegedly, and let's make sure we put that in there, allegedly, 2 2024 election debates between President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump, Biden's performance, marked by a raspy voice and some rambling answers, drew significant attention and criticism. Biden's performance sparked new discussions about his candidacy, while his allies defended him and criticized Trump for, quote, dishonesty. Good luck. Good luck, guys. If that's where you're going, know that you have completely lost this thing. The debate covered a wide range of topics, including the economy, immigration, abortion, and foreign policy. Joe's corruption did not come up. It didn't come up. Any of that. They didn't even really hit Donald Trump's convictions either. Joe Biden tried. It was a pretty weak attempt, but he tried to throw a haymaker in there. But the old man was too out on his feet to actually get the job done. A complete embarrassment for Joe Biden. Donald Trump became president again last night. The best single performance of Donald Trump's political career, no question about it. The worst single performance of any politician that has ever existed in the history of ever. That was Joe Biden last night. Find me a worse performance, and I will at least consider it, but I don't think there would be a moment that required Joe Biden to act as a guy who knew what was going on and do it in a lucid way. That was met by a guy doing everything but falling off the stage. So a big failure by Joe Biden there. We will continue and get your thoughts on all of this. It is very simple. If you want to weigh in, you may do so. Pick up the phone, give us a call. QC Connects free speech phone lines at 866-494-WVNN. Text us on the scoutpestcontrol.com WVNN hot take text line at 866-494-9866. Or you can email us.
You've got mail.
Dale at WVNN.com. That's the downtownrescuemission.org email inbox. Let's take a quick time out. We will have Katie Britt with us next. Stay tuned.
Get WVNN's Dale Jackson's 7 Things You Should Be Talking About Today right in your email box every morning. Go to yellowhammernews.com and sign up today.